So there's a number of factors that can trigger a firm to explore international expansion. Some of these factors include pressure from competitors. So if a company, if a company's competitor goes global, and um, and they see that, they're automatically going to try to go global too, because it's just competition. Competition is competition for the market, competition for opportunities, competition for the market share. They're not just going to sit around. It's just a common, almost natural reflex of where they act and go, follow as other competitors. Also, another factor that may trigger international expansion is some of the regulations in the countries that businesses start in. There's a lot of rules or laws that may harm the business, and that the only option they see is actually to go global, is to actually expand outside of the market, because a lot of other economies outside of their country may be significantly more successful and have much greater opportunities than their own home country that regulates them to sell, or to just different factors that regulate it. And the last one is really easy. It's just pressure from company shareholders. Just a lot of tension and pressure from them to expand is a really common factor for the company to actually look into it. A firm should explore international expansion when it grows and settles across its home country or market. But that does vary on the service and type of business and the type of country regulations. Additionally, a firm that have been around for a long time should explore international management due to their understanding of company cultures. I think this is very important. I actually took a class about culture, and it's a really key factor in a company's success in other countries, especially in an international business. There are various really diverse cultures across the world, and what may seem normal here and for a business to sell or do here may be completely opposite in a different market. And when a firm would either buy out chains or try to act in different countries, they will probably get hurt. And this whole expansion move to help to help make more money as a business actually will end up hurting the business and actually potentially killing the business, due to the amount of investment they have to put into trying to sell in these countries, that it's not working because the culture is so different. Some of the norms there are not norms here. Besides that, before a firm goes global, it should also examine itself financially. Going globally, like I said, it's a really expensive, can be a really expensive thing, because you will make mistakes along the way, and you will do your math wrong, like with your finances before you enter this market. You will although you may expect to spend this amount of millions of dollars, you may actually end up spending twice as much, because of just trying to make production happen, make production suitable for that particular market. So out of the four commentators, the most persuasive recommendation for data clears problem is Sarah. I think she's one of the best. They give the best persuasive advice, because Sarah, at first she kind of had her own company that she kind of grew from a startup. I think that's really useful that she took it internationally and stuff, and she has a huge amount of experience with this, and she did a good job really presenting the pros and cons, the goods and the bads of expansion in different markets internationally. I think that's a really key really key perspective. And I think I think her advice is only intended to help Greg. That's what it seemed like in the paper. She doesn't want to hurt him. She wants to just give him advice, and that's why I think that's probably the most persuasive recommendation for data clears problem.